Well, I thought our bench did a great job that second quarter. We got off to a little bit of a sluggish start, I thought. But I thought our bench guys came in and just did a tremendous job. I thought Jeff Teague uh, was the catalyst of that. His speed and his energy when he got into the game got us going. Damian Wilkins came in and gave us some really good minutes. Jamal came in and did a great job. I just thought our bench guys got us going, especially in that second quarter.
You know anything about Josh Powell?
No, I don't. I know that he had sustained an injury earlier. Is this the same one? Yeah, it's a sprained right knee. We don't know right now what his status is.
You guys had a lot of success with the pick and roll offense tonight, especially without Horford. What was behind that? How were you able to generate so many open looks, especially in the second half?
Well, we got it off. We got it off of movement first of all. With Hibbert, the one thing we wanted to do was keep him on the move, and we did that. We were able to get some really good looks in putting him in pick and rolls, and this is a team. We've got guys that have the ability to make shots off the pick and roll, but we also have big guys that do a great job in setting screens and separate themselves from the screen for the pick and roll. And it's been effective for us, especially when we played Indiana.
A couple of three-point plays by Josh Smith late each time after they cut the lead to 7.
Yeah, those were big plays, really big plays. We kind of got stuck in the mud a little bit, but he made some really big plays going down the stretch. I know he got one off of an offensive rebound, and he got the other one off of a play that we did run. But he came up with some huge plays, and then defensively he did a great job. His energy clearly, when he's playing like that and flying around, it just makes us a much more effective team. Still I got to stay on him about his shot selection, but the thing with Josh, there are some things that you got to live with, and I'm willing to live with, especially when he's giving me the energy and the effort defensively, and he's still making great plays and making great decisions on the offensive end. But he again I thought he played a very solid game.
You mentioned defense earlier. Danny Granger coming into the night, he averaged 21, but tonight you were able to hold him to 14 points on 3 of 14 shooting. What were you able to do defensively to crowd him?
Well, I really have to give a lot of credit to our guys that were guarding him, especially Damian. I thought Damian came in and really played him tough, really got up in him, and I thought he frustrated him just a little bit. And that's why we brought Damian on board, because we know that he is a very capable defender. And when we play teams that have small forwards that that can score the basketball when he's in the game, we expect him to really make it tough for him. I'm not saying that he's going to stop everybody that he guards, but we want him to make it tough for him. And I thought he did a great job with that tonight against Granger. I thought, as I mentioned, he frustrated him a few times, and he was able to contest his shot out on the perimeter. But I thought he did a great job.
It seemed like end of the first quarter, beginning of the second quarter, kind of what you're referring to. It seemed like you were trying different line of seeing a fit.
Well, at the very beginning of the game, I saw the first 5 minutes. I thought our guys were a little winded. I didn't think we were playing with a lot of zap. Maybe from fatigue from last night's game in San Antonio, then having to travel and that whole bit. I felt all along that our bench was going to be really important tonight. The guys who I refer to as the energy guys. Jeff Teague, his speed and his quickness. Damian to come in to give us some energy. I thought both of those guys did just a phenomenal job when they got into the game and getting us going. And we got our transition game going. Jamal came in and did a great job as well. And there are going to be times when the starters are not going to have it, as I explain to our bench guys all the time. But you have to be ready to step in and bring us the energy, if those guys are struggling. And I thought tonight our guys did that. Our bench guys did a great job with that.
You guys had a huge advantage at the free throw line. How do you explain that?
It happens sometimes. We've been on the other end of that, where we, for some reason we were, we weren't on the free throw line a lot, but this is the NBA. Sometimes it happens like that. You just learn to deal with it and live with it.
Is that a function of driving to the basket though? Like
Well,
more?
we emphasize, putting the onus on the officials a lot, when we do play. When we drive the basketball, we certainly look to, we look to get to the basket to draw fouls. But, as I mentioned, we've been in games where, I should say at the end of games where we've been on the other end of the stick, where we didn't get to the free throw line a lot. And, through an 82-game schedule, it's going to happen. You just have to deal with it and move on.
You mentioned challenging Jamal to get involved, to get other guys involved. How do you feel like you did that tonight?
I thought he did a good job with it. I thought he did a really good job with it. He's the type guy who can, he can score in bunches, and once he gets it going, he gets into a rhythm. But I thought he did a great job with it. I thought he made some nice plays tonight.
Thanks, Will.
All right.